Alright, we're in business, boys. Alright, welcome back to another video. We're in the Brian JZ3 garage here. So today I kind of wanted to fix that cluster, see what's going on with the cluster, and maybe start running down, trying to see the wiring and shit like that. I know that the back bulb over here is missing a bulb, or the back light is missing a bulb over here. So, things like that. I want to figure out my lighting issues, because that's a big one when you're trying to drive around. I need to also find out why the switch doesn't work when I try to use the blinker. This shit doesn't work at all. But when I do the hazards, it works. So I don't know. And yes, when the key is in, it still does the same thing. Just wanted to show you that the blinkers work, or the hazards work. When I was cleaning the car the other day, these were all the spare parts I found. Something like, these right here. I think that's where the fog light shit is at now. But I think my model didn't come with anything, so it came with this. These center Honda caps. This looks like a delete or something, or an adapter maybe for one of the power steering or AC, something like that. Bunch of body clips, extended lug studs, and lug nuts. A main relay. I don't know if you guys know what this is from, let me know. And some bracket. I don't know what this bracket is, but yeah, these are all the spare parts I got from the trunk of the car. If anything, today I might even take that shift boot off that everybody's cringing about. And I mean, there's not much I could do. It's raining. I don't want to do much, but I'll do the most I can here in the garage, because I ain't trying to get wet. I don't want to get sick. I'm already feeling a little like a stuffy nose, so we'll see where the day takes us. Real quick, if anybody knows somebody with a Lexus GS 300, shoot them my way. I got a brand new Apex fuel pump that I got that I thought would fit the IS 300, but for some reason it did not. Alright guys, so I found the culprit. This is why my cluster does not work. Shouts out to, I forgot your name already, but the guy, I had a couple fools on the comments tell me why my cluster wasn't working. So hopefully I have a spare one of these, because I'm used to micro ones for my Lexus. So I'll change it and then I'll turn the car on and see if that fixed it. And if you guys want to know where this belongs, it actually belongs right here. So if you count from the right, from this one, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, or from that one 5. But it's underneath second port right here. This one I believe is hooked up to my Tacoma, it's the rev limit, like it tells you when to shift, the shift light. But yeah, that 10 right there, hopefully I have a spare 10, and we'll see right now. I know it's not safe to put a bigger one, but I have a 15 here. It blew with the 10, which means there could be, I'm guessing maybe something with all this extra wiring. It could be this, could be something else, but something caused it to blow, so maybe a 15 will help me, keep it not blowing. But I do know that fires are caused by not putting the right fuse. So I'm gonna check over here. I have some stuff. I'm gonna check if I have a 10. If not, I'm gonna use this 15. I'm so glad that in my garage I have random shit, because I found these in there. They're old as fuck, but it should hold up. So I'll use this 10, and I'm gonna keep this 15. I'm gonna keep these in the car just in case it ever happens again. But yeah, let's go put this 10 in and see if it works. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if this will work. There we go. And you see the gas needle coming out. You know. People who know the CD, I got lucky. I'm class, got some class up in here, but yeah. Gas needle still going up. That means, and all these lights are working. The only lights that were working are the SRS, and that's it. Even the trunk one's working. Well, all that's working. Hell yeah. So shouts out to you know who you are, who told me that to check the fuse. That definitely worked, and now it works. So if you guys have cluster issues, make sure the first thing you do is check the fuse underneath, and it's a 10 amp, most likely could be blown, and that was the reason why mine wasn't working. So shouts out to you, thank you. This is for all the haters that didn't want this on. I'm sorry, Junior. I don't like it either. Yep. I could have taken it off, but when am I ever gonna use it again? Alright, so for me, it was just one Phillips and then one on each side, so it's just 3 to take it off. Could be easier for you guys. I mean, it could be harder for you guys, obviously, because mine's already all taken apart. But you just take off these 2 Phillips on each side, and then this metal comes off, and then boom, this Crown Royale is gonna come off. I don't know about you guys, but I like it without it. I might just leave this off for a little bit until I start I guess you could say daily driving it, because I like that it has a cup holder. So once I start getting the interior for the back, because I do want to get that the trim pieces on the side, I'll put this back on. But for now, I'm gonna leave this off, leave it like that. I like the way that looks. Fuck it, I'm gonna put it back on. I don't want to lose it just in case. Plus, it doesn't look bad with it on like that. But at least doesn't have that shit there anymore. Alright, she's secured down. And that boot is out of here. Get out of here. Another thing that I wanted to fix is that clunking that you guys hear in the back. It's actually right there. This thing rubs right there. So this thing, when it's on, it's just hitting it and rubbing. You can see that it's actually, here, let me zoom in. You can see that it actually has rubbed off because of how much it hits it. So I'm assuming if I get something to pull this that way and not touching that, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Something like I mean, I could just buy an exhaust and not have this fat muffler, but I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to leave it. I kind of want to leave it as is, but I'm thinking about getting like a big hose clamp and making a hook that way, so it's not touching it. So I'm gonna try that out too. Mama, say hi to the camera.
Hi.
That's my beautiful mama. I'm lifting the car up because I wanted to fix that muffler issue. And I also wanted to scope out the exhaust or the subframe. Never scoped it out. I know this is ghetto as fuck, but look at that. Now I have the clearance, and if I actually shake the exhaust, does not come close there anymore, so I don't think I'm gonna have that loud ass rattle in the rear anymore. And I mean, you will be able to see this, but maybe this is temporary. Maybe I'll get exhaust from there and back, maybe a smaller muffler, I don't know, but this is just temporary, so I don't hear that freaking rattle in the rear. I didn't like that. Nice. Alright, so we got that down. And if you guys are wondering what I got as far as this, I think this is a rear subframe. You guys tell me. I'm not that much of a Honda guy. Well, I am, but I don't know much parts from a Honda, so just let me know what you guys think about that, if that's a good one or not. I feel like it's missing some bolts over here. Let me know if I am. I really don't know, but yeah, ghetto fix, but it worked. I should probably drive it to test it, right? It's not noticeable, not that noticeable. We're good, I don't care. Alright, so I fixed a little issue with the seatbelt because when you would put it on, it was all twisted and shit, but I loosened the bolt down there and I turned it around, and so now it should go on just fine. Yeah, just minor things. I should start looking at the wiring for the lights. Maybe I'm missing a light on the left side, but I do know that I saw a receipt. In my previous video, you could see that I saw a receipt and it said HID kit conversion. And I do know that the fog lights are HID, so I'm not sure if that's what they meant, or I don't know. But this one is pretty bright when you turn it on. But I don't know of any ballast. But I do see a bunch of these relays and fuses and stuff that they wired up. So I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but guess we'll find out. A big plus about this car is that I haven't had any oil leaks. I haven't seen any tranny or oil or motor oil leaks, anything like that underneath the car. The garage floor is clean, so I'm kind of stoked about that. But yes, I know you guys are all cringing at the dirty engine bay, but nothing I could do about it right now. I do want to take it to a car wash so I could power wash it, and I'll just cover the distributor and maybe maybe I'll cover the alternator down there, because I don't want those to get wet, because I've done it once to my old mini truck and it fucked up pretty big time until it burned out all the water. But I'm pretty sure it was the distributor. I got water on it. But I kind of do want to go to AutoZone. I kind of want to pick up some spark plugs and wires, and yeah, so far that's what I have planned. I do want to order the motor mount kit, but I do remember him saying that one of these bolts in here don't work, because I can move the whole motor. Let me see if I could grab a hold. Yeah, it's only back and forth. Yeah, I have to get both hands. I need somebody to record, but you can see right here it pivots like that because of that one bolt that it's missing, I'm assuming. Alright, so like I was saying earlier, it's missing both bulbs on here. I haven't checked these yet, the corner ones, but it's missing these, and those are the brake ones, I'm assuming. So that's why the rear tail lights don't work. If you guys know what bulbs these are, let me know. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and find them in the forum. I'll probably find it before you guys even comment, but either way, comment down below, let me know what you guys use. Alright, so these are the lights that were here in the corner, probably the brake ones. So they look like some cheapy ones, most likely why they don't work, and they're LEDs. So I know that LEDs trick the regular circuits, so if I get some regular ones, then I should be golden in the rear, and I should be having lights. So I'm hoping this is all I need in the back, this and then those other bulbs. So maybe 4 of these. They look like to be the same socket size, so I just need to find the 4 of these. My tail light should work. As far as the front goes, these I'm assuming are HID conversions, because it has that spring that HIDs come with to remove the bulb, and maybe it's just a bulb that's burnt out. If I put another bulb in, it should be solid. And then the fog lights are not wired in. That I would have to figure out later on, but I want to get this light going too, so I might have to go buy fucking new bulb too. Alright, so I took out the bulb. That's what I was talking about. It's like a spring assisted, just like my Lexus. I'm assuming these bulbs are out. It says that it calls for an H4, so I could probably go buy some H4s and see how that works, if that fixes it at all. But I mean, like I said, the wiring on this is pretty janky, so I don't know how they did all that stuff, but I'm assuming, or I'm hoping, that this is just a bulb that I need up here too. I just found out how to adjust these lights when I was looking at the bulbs, so I made it sit flush with the turning lights. I just wanted it to look nice. I don't know. It's just an 8mm, 2 of them. If you yourself don't know how, like, it's gonna be upside down, but it's that one and that one, just 2 of them, and it adjusts. You can pivot like that on the lights. Pretty cool. I was reading into the turning signal thing, and everybody was saying that it's actually this thing here, because my issue is the hazards work. Here, let me put the key in actually. These, oh, it wants to work. That means the rear one doesn't work. My turning signals are working. That means maybe this bulb is out, because it's making that weird. Because that one's going. Oh, look, it's working now. Huh. That shit's just fucked up. It's shorting out somewhere, because right now it's working. Because when I go to the left, it goes titi. Watch. Oh, they're working. Ha! Savage. Alright. I just need to fix that one left bulb and then the rear brake lights. And we're golden. My dad had a good idea to check if the wiring's fucked up or not. I'm gonna move this bulb over there and see if it turns on or not. If it does turn on, then that means most likely it's just the bulb that was wrong on that side. And as far as the tail lights, I won't know because I don't have an extra bulb. I just have to go buy them. But yeah, I'm gonna do what my dad said, switch this one over there and see if that works. Alright, so that's how we know it's the wiring, because it's not turning on. So that means the bulb I have is good. I put the bulb that I thought didn't work over there and it works, so definitely the wiring. Alright, so I see some duct tape here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it, see if maybe this is because it looks like two wires, so maybe they're making false contact. So I'm gonna remove them and check them out. But it looks like two wires going to one, so maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna do vice versa, check out all these wiring, go through it, I can see better. But I'm assuming these two wires that I see spliced here together need to go together because of this HID conversion. I'm not sure how it works exactly, but I'm assuming this is two power sources from the inside. So this is like when I turn on the switch, it comes here and it turns these two power sources on. So that's what I'm assuming that is. Assuming that this extra red right here might be high beam, and this down here might be the ground. So I'm gonna have to check all of these, and I see right there that yellow wire that also connects to this red power here. So I'm gonna check that wiring there, and yeah, I'm gonna just keep on searching. I know the wiring's a mess, but I went through all these duct tape ones, and I went and re-duct taped them and checked to see if any wires weren't connecting or anything, but they are. So I'm kind of thinking, what if this went bad? I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure this is the HID conversion thing, and it could be that this went bad. Maybe this shit's all gunked up. Maybe I should clean that, and then we'll see after. Yeah, so after messing with this a little bit, I even put some dielectric grease in there, try to clean it up to see if that it was making false connection, but that wasn't quite it. I really don't know what else to check. I would say check the fuse, but that means both of these would not work. Comment down below what you guys think that could be. I really don't know, but I'm gonna have to keep looking into it. I haven't started it. I wanted to test the cluster for sure, see if the RPMs are working. And just to start it, get the car going, get it used to running. Drops down pretty low, maybe because I have the adjusted throttle cable. I mean, it's idling fine. I just, when I go up, it kind of comes down and like jumps a little bit, but nothing too crazy. It says that my trunk's still open, but it's not. I need to find out what that check engine light is too, and the safety restraint, I think that's airbags, is it? Or seatbelt? I don't know. But nothing too insane. Good thing is that you don't hear that rattle in the rear anymore. It just idles pretty good. But I do need to fix those motor mounts, transmission mounts, and I do have a clutch slipping issue. The junior said that he replaced the clutch not too long before he stopped driving it. So maybe it's that the flywheel wasn't resurfaced or something, or I don't know. It's just been sitting long. I don't think it's fluid related. I don't think old fluid would cause the clutch to slip. But yeah, I'm just going through the motions, trying to figure things out. I do want to let this car warm up, let it idle for a little bit and get it used to it. The idle's just fine. I don't know. I just need to fix that light. Need to get the fog lights going, the tail lights, motor mounts, tires, brakes. Then I can get it running on a daily basis and then start doing more and more and more things, breaking it in. Alright, so I figured out why it doesn't latch. It's something to do with down there, that stuff. So I have to replace the cable pretty much. But once I pull that, once I pull this way, I pull it a little bit, I let that rest. Now watch, now it's gonna clamp down. And it's clamped down. So it's the cable. The cable's not allowing it to latch down, and now it's fully latched. All I gotta do, well, over here it's also hyperextended. Right here it's hyperextended. I don't know, maybe this cable's not the right one, but I just have to hold one end and pull the cable, boom, and it opens right up. So I'll have to replace the cable, and that's what it is. Well, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button down below, or just go to the home screen, click the subscribe button. My Instagram, things like that, links are in the description. And like I said, if you guys have any insights for the lights, things like that, just put it in the comments below. I would appreciate it big time. And shouts out to the guy that told me to check the fuse for the cluster. Definitely works. Shouts out to you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.